Hello everyone, Rexales speaking, and this is a 2 vs 6 fight. This time we use voice chat. Now, very often when we say coordinated gameplay, most people think they are on TeamSpeak. But it's actually so much more. It's the builds which work together, fast communication, target selection, making sure all the roles in the party are met. This is what this video is about. For example, we are picking on a druid because we met this particular player several times and he's dangerous. And at this point he's slowly running out of defenses. Drew says on TeamSpeak, I'm going to stomp, I cast Gw2. Then I get there and nuke with sword and shatters combo. As a result, another enemy gets downed. Both me and Drew are ranged damage. I am more of a brawler and I have much heavier crowd controls. He is a support and can heal however, and we both are pretty glassy. Thanks to TeamSpeak we can easily coordinate, and when I'm low I simply go okay, porting away, and he's like okay, we'll stomp. Then between shield 5 and sword 4 I am stopping them from rezzing, while Drew is trying to execute a stomp. So the one of us who is focused simply drops target, be it portal or stealth, and the other is nuking. If you evaluate the team, our team, under the control, damage, support paradigm, we have all three. For example, support, his guard shout, which reduces 50% damage, and my illusionary defender, which reduces 50% damage. Control is my interrupts and gravity well. Damage is what we are doing to damage people. Eliminating enemy druid in the beginning, we have eliminated the support character, who actually deals a lot of damage, and as we were the ones to push them, we had the advantage from the very beginning. Even assuming our opponents had a lot of damage, they were lacking in support, for example 5th Shadow Refuge, and definitely in control. So we won this fight not only because we had TeamSpeak, but also because our team, even if smaller, had more of CDS than our opponents, and we were the ones to push them. Compare the previous fight with this one when we are trying to defend the camp from something between 4 and 6 enemy thieves. Even if I am able to counter enemy Shadow Refuge with Twin Gravity Well, 5th downstate skill is to teleport, and I can't blink stomp if I don't see. I can of course DPS a particular location, but 2nd Shadow Refuge, then 3rd Shadow Refuge, they have completely taken all of our advantage away, and yeah, no wonder we lost that one, right? Now consider this fight. 2 vs 4 vs 1, no TeamSpeak, we have less support, enemies have more control, and we can't use the terrain well because we are defending. So from the very beginning I'm tanking, while Ling is trying to get them off me. But this time we can't go all in. I don't have an escape portal anymore, and I don't know Ling's build, and he doesn't know mine, while opponents are using much more immobilizes and dazes and things. Last video was a perfect harmony, this one isn't. But it's not because I'm a bad player or Ling is a bad player, or we don't have TeamSpeak, but how you fight depends on your opponent and how much he lets you. I'm so much pressured I can't really fight. Damage creates pressure, and as a team we can't generate pressure on opponents. So they don't get downed, they can go all in, and eventually I will run out of dodges. Or, like this time, will get stuck in terrain. Here, perfect recovery from Ling, he got me up using the fear from the wolf, and a Zagoner HMH warrior appeared. And actually he was the damage we, as a team, needed. Note, from the moment he appeared, enemies are trying to survive, they are not attacking us, they are getting downed left and right, and this leads us to win this fight. You always need enough damage on the team to be able to crack your opponents, to put pressure on them, and how much is that depends on your enemy composition. For example, Nomad Tempest and Cleric Druid and something. Well, we don't have enough damage for that, ever. So, how did we thank the warrior who came and reinforced us? We killed him. It was 2 vs 1 and he did put up a difficult fight, but yeah, next clip. Speaking of party composition, there's one more which appears more and more often, and that is a melee heavy and a dragon hunter. If you look at this ultra short clip, you will see they do have survival. Dragon hunter puts incredible pressure from range on you. If he hits you with something, he can pull you at will into the traps. Both have insane damage, and generally, ouch. So one is melee pressure, the other is ranged pressure, and thanks to traps, Dragon Hunter also is a area denial. Continuous shift really hurt me here. Seems block, blink or continuous shift through the trap will down you. Will deal you damage, which in my case means down. I have shown you that fight to prepare you for the next one. Drew is on a strange build. We don't use TeamSpeak, our opponents probably do. Warrior and Dragon Hunter versus us. So it's not good, the fight has just started and I'm out of defenses. They have correctly assumed I'm an easier target than Drew, but we can't really identify which of two of them is easier to down. Terrain. Dragon Hunter and us, we deal range damage. Build coordination, theirs is higher. Comms. We don't use TeamSpeak. Pressure. We don't deal damage, or our damage doesn't really connect. But with Drew, we play World vs. World for 3 years. We know each other's limits, and we can adapt. Like now, I'm out of defenses, so I'm casting Gravity Well to interrupt my opponent. We deal him some damage, and even if Dragon Hunter pulls me, I can blink away. Not an orthodox move, but I'm fighting for life here. In this fight I'm playing very defensively. As long as I'm targeted, I always have one get out of jail free utility. I trust Drew to deal as much damage as possible. He trusts me I won't get downed. So as we are focusing the warrior, Guardian feels safe. He got some stray hits, he can be bursted. He doesn't have 100% hit points, he supported warrior. So when opportunity appears, I blink at the Dragon Hunter and burst him with all I have. Note I needed to align Mind Rack and blink cooldowns for that. We didn't press Ctrl T, but Drew also changed the target and hit him activating Ancient Seeds trait. Guardian got immobilized. We refocused on Dragon Hunter, and now the pressure was on them. They totally didn't expect that, so Warrior left with low hit points and Dragon Hunter got killed. Now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't do something very silly. I could decoy, I could distort, but I got downed. In seriously stupid way. But with proper cooldown management and very good moves by Drew, we were able to defeat the Warrior anyway. So, why did we win? They weren't bad players, but they were predictable. The Warrior had to run out of defenses, and the Dragon Hunter is burstable. Even without TeamSpeak, we can coordinate very well with Drew, and if you play with someone for a long time, it simply goes like this. In roaming, TeamSpeak is very powerful, but build composition, proper identification of the roles, proper identification of the teams, and most of all, ability to adapt to proper circumstances, this will win the fight. Thank you for watching, Urxalis out.